The Tuesday sun dangled low in the sky over Oakage Meadows, sending long shadows across my 5-acre farm as I came into the driveway. My heart ceased. 3 leather-clad bikers stood over my teenage daughter, Lily Harper, backed up against her chicken coop, grasping her project notebook, her face pale with terror. Their Harleys filled the passage to our house, chrome glinting menacingly. I'd served 22 years as an Army Ranger, faced death in 6 combat tours, and thought I'd found peace here. But Oakage Meadows HOA under Loretta Grayson had moved beyond petty fines to deadly intimidation. Those bikers had no idea who they were messing with, or that their lives would come apart in 3 minutes flat. How far would you go to defend your child when strangers push them on your own property? For me, it was everything, and it brought down a corrupt empire that collapsed under the weight of truth. Oakage Meadows, my refuge since retirement, lot 44, a humble layout on the end of Cedar Lane, far enough away from madness to catch one's breath. I'm Elliot Harper, once a colonel in the 75th Ranger Regiment. Now just Elliot, the introverted fellow with a workshop and a daughter Lily who'd grown up too quickly during my tours. I purchased this property 3 years ago for us room for her 4-H projects, a scholarship store for vet school, and a barn where I would monkey around with woodworking bartering battle strategies for dovetailed joints. The HOA was harmless initially. Brief meetings, reasonable fees, rules that kept lawns tidy, neighbors kept to themselves. Ideal for a man hungry for peace. After a half-century of war that changed when Loretta Grayson became HOA president 2 years ago. A city corporate transplant with suits and a sharper attitude, she vowed modernization and value optimization. Months later, she made our community, her thief capricious rules, mandatory enforcement tickets, struck for mailboxes 2 and 2 tall grass, half an inch too long. I did as directed, trimmed shorter to avoid fights. Trouble fermented when I challenged her $500,000 improvement fund at a meeting, 8 months of increases, no visible improvements. Where was the money the membership deserves? Details. I said, indicating obfuscating consulting payoffs. The room hardened. Loretta's face reened some lack chain of command. Respect, she barked. Finances aren't up for discussion. Board members winced. Silence. I'd witnessed this abroad. One bully dominating the rest. The blowback was immediate. Lily's 4-H chicken project. A scholarship lifeline was ruled unauthorized livestock, even though we had agricultural zoning and county approval. A certified letter ordered removal within 48 hours or $100 per day in fines. Lily was devastated. She'd worked months on heritage breeds, constructing a coop to spec logging care for sustainability. I appealed, submitted zoning proof, requested a hearing. Loretta doubled down the coup design, broke rules, then penalties for too many vehicles. When Lily's 4-H club came by, every repair had more rule breaking, a clear message: leave or endure. Lily struggled. Why do they dislike us? I hugged her. It's not you, it's power. Tuesday began. On schedule, Lily texted she'd be home soon to get her project ready. I went to Miller's Hardware for coop materials. Edna. Miller, the proprietor, rang me up. Lily's chickens still agitating that HOA controversy. Nothing we can't handle. I said, loading wood, riding back, spring air cool. I felt optimistic until I saw them. 3 bikers, Harleys revving, turning Lily by the coop time. Your daddy learned rules. The largest, growled, finger-jabbing chickens go. When the HOA declares, Lily's yellow top glowed against their black vests. Her eyes wide with fear, the same fear I'd seen in war-torn villages down the street. A black Cadillac Escalade idled Loretta Grayson in phone up. Filming her hired goons, I parked engine idling and activated my security system. Cameras rolling all angles took in their vests. Red Iron Vipers, a club that I had known in my post-retirement work with the FBI's Organized Crime Task Force. Hired thugs, not outlaws, but dirty enough. I sized up the leader, 6'2" in 240 pounds, right-handed steel-toed boots. The second heavily muscled, tattooed ex-military look, scanning the third one, young twitchy hand resting near his waist. Perhaps equipped with gentleman, I summoned voice, unshakable. That's my daughter, 16 a step away. Once Lily's shoulders relaxed, but she remained frozen. The leader, Doyle, laughed. Gold tooth, flashing Elliot Harper, lot 44, 3 warnings, 7 infractions. HOA says chickens go. He edged closer to Lily. She remains till we're clear. You work for the HOA. I asked, aware Doyle smiled. Community compliance specialists making you understand civic duty. I nodded. Specialists who frighten children. His smirk stumbled, just speaking rules 20 feet. Now, Lily? I used my ranger command voice, cutting through. Go inside call. Sheriff Tate, she moved. Doyle grabbed her arm. Not done, sweetheart. Your daddy needs to be clear. Fatal error. 5 seconds before he would let her go, I said. Low. Lethal. 5. His grip on her arm tightened. 4. He hesitated. 3. Lily broke free. 2. She ran. 1. Their eyes held on me unsure. I dialed gaze steady. Sierra Tango. 7. Crimson Delta. 3. Iron Vipers. Immediate containment. A voice confirmed Colonel Harper assets 3 minutes out. Doyle palled. Colonel Harper, the second biker. Vance Heist, the ranger, were screwed. The youngest, Kyle, tired up. Nobody said it was you. Black Suburbans roared in blocking exits. Doyle begged. We didn't know. Loretta paid us to scare you. Kyle, I'm on parole. I held firm. You touched my daughter. Time's up for operatives. My old team led by Mike Walsh deployed. Colonel Mike nodded. Doyle spilled Loretta. Wanted your land condos, golf course, tie in $2,000 to push you out. Mike Vipers are on our RICO list. Nice catch. Loretta's Escalade revved a third Suburban, boxed her in Sheriff Nathan Tate, ex-MPP, and friend arrived. Hell of a reunion. Elliot Lilly safe showed her journal. Loretta's drive-bys logged Mike's tablet, pinged texts from Loretta to Doyle. Scare them, use the girl, RICO, gold, conspiracy, intimidation, Doyle confessed. 3 families targeted, Wilson's, Garcus Chun's for prime lots, or Descent Loretta's brother's company. Horizon really scooped low-cost sales drawing. HOA money through no-bid contracts. My cameras captured Loretta recording her Escalade, creeping a tracker on our mailbox. More than 200 neighbors filled my barn with a town hall. Dumbfounded. Martha Wilson. Cried bikers, intimidated our grandkids. We sold Carlos Garcia. Daily fines, racial undertones, Ellen Chun, Loretta concealed finances. Lily testified, voice consistent. They believed we'd crack single-handedly, but we're a community, not prey. Cheers erupted news, swarmed Loretta, cuffed her empire, exposed a $645,000 audit trail led to her lake house. Not Rhodes, Loretta, her brother. 2 officials, 27 charges fraud, racketeering harassment, 8 years each. Lily's Chickens won a $10,000 scholarship. Her coop now, a community hub. Doyle reformed, fixed homes. Redemption earned Oakage Meadows. Rewrote its charter, open fair. Elliot's law capped fines, mandated audits. Lily aims for law school. You fought with truth. Dad, our barn hosts, cookouts, kids. Learn farming. Neighbors talk. Really talk. Loretta's tracker gone, our eggs nourish the hungry. Out of fear, we established family, indomitable.